Wish to continue from this save. How much do we... Where did we leave off? Oh, we're right at the beginning. Just let me get through this. Skip. Yeah, getting kidnapped is really traumatizing. Is Zero just June again? Why would June do this? Okay, so... another branching path would be when we made this choice. Let's jump here. I swallowed. Alice and I will... Let's go with Clover. Alice and I will take Clover and go through the red door.
No.
Okay.
I cannot allow you to do that.
God damn it, Kay. What are you gonna do about it, Tin Man? You gonna fuck me up? You wanna throw hands? I'll kick your metal ass in the next week. We don't have time for this.
Choose a different door.
You know, you're starting to rank pretty high on my shit list right now.
Please.
Saying please does not change how intimidating you're being. He stood in front of the red door, solid and immovable, in his metal armor. I didn't think I could force my way past him, and I knew I didn't have the time to try. Shit! There were 2 doors left for me to choose from. But which one? Okay, fine then. Kay? I'm keeping an eye on you now. I don't trust you very much. I don't know. Alice is still alive, so the only, at this point in the timeline of what I can have going on, only the old lady has been killed. Maybe we can prevent Alice from dying, and if Alice doesn't die, then Clover won't kill Luna, and then I don't know who the fuck killed Clover and Tenemoji, but we'll figure it out. I'm pretty sure Kay and Dio just killed each other. Alice, Kay, the blue door.
Right.
We should hurry.
Kay, I'm pissed at you. We took off toward the door at a run. I glanced back over my shoulder to see the others heading for their respective doors. Fi, Dio, and Clover were headed toward the green door, while Tenemoji carried Quark toward the red door, followed by Luna. Luna's a doctor. She could probably, maybe make Quark freak out less, and then maybe he won't run away, and we won't have that whole missing kid storyline.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Imagine having one of those just close on your arm. Hey, Dio, my man. You want to just stand in the doorway as it closes? No reason. Wait, 3 doors?
It appears they are all locked.
Is this the dead end?
Do we get 3 puzzles for the price of 1? What's this thing over here?
It looks like the thing next to the number 9 door.
Does that lever move?
Only one way to find out.
Well, that was easy enough.
It only opened the door on the right, though.
Then we are likely meant to go there.
How do we get the other doors open?
I have no idea. There do not seem to be any other mechanisms which might cause them to unlock.
I don't think that's really something we should be worrying about right now. We have a door that's open, we should go through it.
You are correct. There is little to be achieved by remaining here.
Forward it is then. Or right, I guess. Oh! This is where death happens. Well, a lot of rooms here are where death happens. You could totally, like, I think most people would go for, like, the pitchfork or the axe to use as a weapon. Me, I'm looking at the deer on the wall. I want to stab someone to death with the antlers. What is this place?
The rec room, apparently.
The murder room.
Oh, you didn't see it. There was a plate on the door. It said rec room, as I recall.
Short for recreation, one might assume. How ironic. I doubt recreation is foremost on any of our minds right now.
Okay, the pool and the darts I get, but what's with all the suits of armor? Seems kind of weird. Well, we are in a death game. It only makes sense they would supply us weapons to murder each other with.
If you think the armor's weird, check that thing out.
Is that a ride?
I want to ride it.
Yeah,
Anyone got a quarter?
I see them in front of grocery stores all the time. You put a coin in and it kind of rocks around. You must have gone on one at least once when you were a kid.
I have no memory of doing so, but it is possible.
Does this thing mean that there were kids here at some point?
No, I don't think so. I guess it's part of someone's collection.
Maybe it's for Quark. We do have a kid here.
That seems like an exceedingly odd thing to collect.
That had to have been custom made. So this place has a lounge, some sleeping quarters, and now this rec room. It's like we're on some kind of luxury cruise liner.
Now that you mention it, it does give the impression that people are supposed to stay here for an extended period of time. They have a small but well-stocked infirmary. Anyone here would be able to treat at least minor injuries and illnesses.
So you think this room is to help people keep from going out of their minds with boredom?
Do we have a morgue to put the dead old lady in?
Yes. Relaxation is important in an isolated environment.
Everything anybody needs to live without leaving. I guess they're planning to keep us here for a while, huh? Well, that's not happening.
I agree. Let's just find those moon card things and get out of here.
Ah, there's a door over there.
No good. Won't open. Looks like it's locked up tight.
In other words, the moon cards must be in this room somewhere.
Right, then let's find them. Okay. First things first, I want to see the deer. My god! This deer must have phased halfway through the wall and then gotten stuck. How horrific. Okay, Kay, I like you again. That's just a mounted head. It's a decoration. Ah, I did think it had an extraordinarily long legs. What's this? Okay, so we would need to put in a password there. Wait, it's not even plugged in though. A pool table, huh? It looks as though a piece of the felt has been torn off. Is there anything in here? The ball retrieval slot. Yeah, that's where the balls go in the pockets that come out. Some of the felt has been torn off. Okay, nothing new up there. What's this supposed to be a picture of? They're those balls from that kid's show, right? Collect 7 of them and you get a wish. That's Dragon Ball. But there's more than twice that here. Oh, then it's a set of billiard balls. Then? Look, I think it's probably a hint. Just grab it and bring it with you. Yoink. What's this? Is this a light switch? Anything in the dark visible here? Hey Alice, what's the deal with that screen over the pool table? I think it's a scoreboard. This looks like some sort of control panel. There's something on the screen. Rectangular button turns stage lights on or off. Circular button activates armor. Huh. A control panel. Looks like it's saying... It's so dark in here, I'm not even sure what I'm touching. Ah! Kay, what was that noise? I definitely haven't broken anything. You sure? What are you doing, Alice? Please, don't accidentally break something valuable. You're one to talk. I guess it's dangerous to just fumble around in the dark. Okay. I'll turn the lights back on. Everyone should just put in a little bit of effort and develop some night vision. Just a little bit. Okay, so we got the exit here. Ooh. Grab the felt. Return. Grab some of... Looks like these are all the same thing. Do you think we're supposed to pick the right bottles or something? I hope not. They all look exactly alike to me. Then just take whichever one you want. Combine. Select. You cannot combine these items. Billiard balls. Are those pool balls? They look rather odd though. Aren't pool balls usually painted a variety of colors? These appear to be all white, although they are numbered. Well, might as well try using them with the table. Yeah, I was thinking about trying to fit it onto the bare spot of the pool table, and there. It looks as though the scrap fit into the hole perfectly. Okay. And now we put these. Alright, what am I supposed to do with these white balls? Maybe you need to drop them onto the pockets on the pool table. Place each of the 6 balls in the correct pockets in the following order. A, B, C, D, E, F. Specific balls must go in specific pockets. Ball A would need to go into pocket A, and so forth. Drag each ball to the desired pocket and then release the ball into it. Oh, okay. Where's my billiards poster? I'm just gonna take a quick picture of that. Adapt, survive, overcome. There we go. Which is A, B, C, D, E, F. And number 1 is B. Number 2 is blue, so that's D. Number 3 is red. I don't see a red, so I'm going to... I don't see a red anymore. That's bad. Retry. Wait, there's no red here. Where am I supposed to put red if there's no color-coded red? B and F are both yellow. That's bullshit! What do you want from me then? B and F are both yellow. How am I supposed to... That's not fair. A is 12 and 4. Why won't it let it... It doesn't let me put more than 1 into it? But then that doesn't make sense. And then B is 1. C is 5. D is 2. Okay, so D is the only one I got right so far. And E is, it could be 6. And then F would be 9? Yeah, I don't know what you want from me. The puzzle, I'll go back to it later. Spotlight, it's on. Let's just spray this everywhere. Can I just spray this onto the table? Now to spray this table with luminol. Each of the balls go into the correct pockets following the order of A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, yeah. I know, I need to turn the lights off. Boom, boom, boom. Lights off. FDBE. Taking a photo. Huh. There are 6 letters on the table. Yeah, but looks like they were written in something that reacted with the luminol. They appear to be letters A through F. No pattern that I can see, though. The pool table S-rated with luminol. In the dark, I could see letters A through F. Hilarious how they didn't actually change the model for the room with the lights off, just put a dark filter over thing. You can still see the light bloom around the lights like they're on. Oh wait, you can? Oh my god! This game was clearly made on a budget. No, I already got this. Let's see. Does anyone have a quarter? It looks like this box is connected to rides somehow, but I can't say for sure. But don't rides often require payment in order to run? Yeah, but I don't see anywhere to stick a coin in. Have you looked closely at the lion? Yeah, you gotta stick the coin in its mouth, because it likes to eat the sun. There seems to be a slot in its mouth. Okay, we don't have a coin. We do have... It looks like this extension cord is plugged into the ride, but I'm not sure why. What do you mean? It's probably there so the ride can get power. That's not what I mean. There's way too much slack. Doesn't it look like the ride's power cable is long enough without the extension cord? Then let's take the extension cable with us. Don't forget to plug the ride back into the outlet. Yeah. So that's still plugged in. An outlet. Let's plug this in. Oh, how nostalgic. This is a jukebox. It plays old form of music media known as record with the push of a few buttons. You can listen to your favorite songs. Looks like it's not plugged in. There's an outlet over there, but I don't think the cable is long enough. It won't reach? Doesn't look like it. Guess we can't use the jukebox right now. Wait, Sigma, I think you've got the solution right there. Indeed, you could. You might say, extend the reach of the jukebox's cable. Now get to it. If I connect the extension cord to the power cable, then plug it into the outlet. Nothing happens when I push the button. Why don't you hit it? A little damage might make it more flexible. What the hell kind of logic is that? If being locked means it's working correctly, then it's not working correctly. It won't be locked. Nope. If we break it completely, then we're boned. What an astute observation. Okay, so that's still not working. It looked like there used to be a record there. Huh? Why won't it open? There's something in there, but we can't take it out if it won't open. Do we need to... Where do we get the records? An automatic scoreboard. Nice. If we had some darts, we could play a game or two. We don't have any darts. Is this guy holding a shield with glass on it? It's a clock! Wait, there's a tool in there. Hey, it doesn't look like there's something under the glass. Yeah, hard to tell what it is from here, though. And we can't get it as long as it's covered in the glass. So the light turns on when you press the regular button. I didn't think we'd be able to see any distinct shadows with the room lights on, but it seems a little odd that we can't see any shadows. Should we turn off the room lights? I believe the switch is near the exit. Okay, so can't do much there. There's a triangle in the middle of the circular button. I'm gonna push it. Oh! The suit of armor swung the weapon it was holding at the other suit's shield. Turn the lights off again. There are 2 circles of light like you get from a spotlight on the back wall of a stage. Why does the shadow of the suit on the left have an axe? Hell if I know. Maybe it's a ghost. I don't think so. Perhaps we shouldn't concentrate on where the shadows came from, but rather what the shadows mean. What they mean, huh? Okay, so we're supposed to switch out that one's weapon for the axe, so that it can break the shield. Yoink! This guy's holding something. Let's just swap it. Let me swap it. Boom. I'll give you that back. Play and push. Smash. Or pass. Oh! The shield. The glass is broken. We can get at the thing inside the shield now, right? Yeah, let's grab it. We got a wrench. Should we do anything with the broken glass? Nah, we don't need broken glass. Can we use the wrench to open up this one? The frame is covered, I can't open it. Okay, even with the Allen wrench, you can't get it open. There's a deer mounted to the wall, it's just a decoration. I want it though! Yoink! Give it to me! A dartboard. If we had some darts, we might play a game. Does this explain how darts work? Apparently. I wonder if these are instructions for the darts scoreboard here. Are these the rules darts normally use? I have no idea. Isn't darts just a way to flirt with girls? I guess some people use it that way, but darts is a legitimate and dignified indoor sport for gentlemen. I almost took out my friend's eye playing darts once. I have almost maimed people I care about while trying to play darts. What? Where you compete to see how many girls you can get? What the hell happened to you? Okay, so we have the dart poster, but we still can't play darts. And I have no idea why isn't there a red one? It's not adding up. So C is orange, which would make it 5 or 13. So let's start with 5. And then go in and put 13 in. And it won't let me put 13 in. Retry. Let's see how. But that's not A, that's C. Wait. A is 12 and 4. Retry. 4A. And that's how you know you're right. So 4A is the first choice that actually makes sense. And then B is 1 or 9, and B is here. B1, and then it's C is orange, so that's 5 or 13. Wrong. So 4A, 1B, and then 13C. 13C. And then we would have D. Oh, wait. Okay. There we go. Thank you. There's a lot of trial and error. In addition to color, the AF diagram also shows stripes. Oh, I forgot about the stripes. That's what I was missing. Oh. look, when I play pool, I don't play it the right way. I don't know the rules of pool. I play it like baseball. I don't, like, poke at it. I don't poke at the balls. I swing the stick like you would in baseball. This sometimes has led to me knocking the balls off the table and almost hitting my friend. Playing pool with me is dangerous. Now D would D be the stripe or would D be the full? D would be either 2 or 10. Oh wait, D is supposed to be full, so that would be 2. That's what I was missing, the stripes are the full. Okay, and then we would be on to E, which would be full again, and that would be 6, and E is right here. Then we would have F striped, which would be the yellow 9, which would be here. Okay, yeah, that's the part that was tripping me up so much. Thank you for helping me. Ha, that was easy. No, it wasn't, Sigma. I needed help. It looks like something came out of the ball retrieval slot. You see, down here. What is this? Some sort of container, huh? There's something inside. Why don't you take it out? Sounds good. I'll just hang on to this then. Oh, we got dart tips. Oh god, are we gonna play darts now? No. Okay, what does the map say? It's how many darts are we supposed to get here? Darts poster. I'm gonna take a picture of that real quick. Snap. So we're supposed to get a 120 score, right? A dartboard. If we had some darts, we could get a game going. Well, we have darts. Just poke them into where they need to go, Sigma. Sigma, we don't have many options. I don't know what else to do. We stole everything. Can I just... Wait, is that a... This suit of armor is holding a pool cue. I think we should take it. What are we doing with a pool cue? Are we playing pool? What do we do with the pool cue? Are you really going to give the pool cue to that suit of armor? I just don't see the point. Okay, then. Do the lights tell us anything more? Oh, yeah. Examine. A pool cue. Why was the suit of armor holding a pool cue? Perhaps it's not an ordinary cue. The butt end is a little bit weird. It's got a hexagonal hole on the tip. Oh! Open! Thank you for helping me. Now can we open it? Open it. We have the key. We have a key. What does the key open? What else is locked? Can this just open the money point? It took a bit of work to make, but yes. The tip does look like a remarkably similar. Okay, here we go. It opened. Then let us take a look inside. You know, I was all excited about finally being rich after we found these in here, but they don't look right. I agree. The markings are strange. I have a feeling they only work on this ride. That seems likely. In any event, we may as well take a few of them. Yay, okay, now we put one in there. Oh, were you planning to put a coin in there? Yeah, I figure if I put a coin in here, then maybe it'll start up, right? Okay, just dropped a coin in and... Why are you on it? Kay! Why the hell are you riding it? I was trying really forceful towards him after he threw his little hissy fit about the doors, but he's just being too damn endearing. Look at me go! I can't watch this. There is no God. Oh, this is what makes you realize there's no God? Not the whole getting trapped in a death game thing? Hey, Sigma! Alice! He's waving at us now. Alice, what's going on? I'm scared. I'm not watching. This isn't happening. Everything is fine. Huh? What was that? It seems to have taken a picture. Hooray! Kay is back into being best boy. I forgive him about the door thing. Ah, that was delightful. Now, where is that photograph? Ah, there we are. Excellent. I give this to you as a memento of our time together, Sigma. I don't really... Just holding it makes me feel wrong. Now, that's hardly necessary. Well, that's a handsome fellow there, isn't it? I would have very much liked to give these out to the others, but it seems I can't print anymore. Terribly disappointing. Oh, wait. There's something written on the back. Z9. D1. I wonder what that means. Z9D1. Okay. Can we get on for a ride? I wanted to ride it. Why does Kay get to be the only one who rides it? Not fair. Oh. Z9. Do we need some coins? Alright, now it's got some juice. How about you try putting in one of those coins you found? Think that should start it up. Okay, yep, we need to... We're rich! Okay, now place a coin in here. The button's lit up. I guess it's on now. Z9. There's a gold record sitting in the jukes box. Yoink! And then we would try DE1. Yoink! Sigma, for as excited as you were about those quarters making you rich, I'm pretty sure this might be solid gold. Put that in there. There we go, looks good. There we go, looks good. Huh? Did you hear something? Look! The light on the frame! In the middle of it's the middle of the screen now. Oh, so it is. I'm guessing that means it might have unlocked. What's this thing? It's a box with darts in it, isn't it? Oh yeah, violence would have been the answer. Combine. If Kay had broke them, we would have just been able to grab the records out. It would have been fine. Violence was the answer. Amazing. We should listen to Kay more. Okay, now on to darts. Get a score of 91 with 3 darts. Keep in mind, however, the score for each area must have a specific relationship to the other scores. Toss a dart into each area to reach the correct value point. Where did the 91 come from? Whatever. 91, need it. Throw a dart in a particular area, drag then release the dart on the area where you'd like it to land. Okay, so let's pull out my picture of the dartboard math. So the outer ring would be 20. The inner ring would be 40. The inner ring is the score time is So each dart is worth... Oh, I see it now. Times 2 times 3. So we have 3 darts. We need to get to 91. Why is there math? Okay, I can figure it out. Okay, so we just need 111, and then we need 111, so that's 11. Good, good, good. So now we just need 70 points. Fuck. So 70 would then be... Now we have 51. Now we just need 20. Wait, I was wrong. How did I fuck up? Oh, that was bad. There we go. Wait, what? It was 91 though. I got 91. You said 91. Looks like I won't be getting far just tossing them randomly. We may have to use our heads a bit for this one. I'm not good at that, though. Get a score of 91 with 3 darts. Keep in mind, however, the score for each area must have a specific relationship to the other scores. Toss it. I did get 91, though. 91! Boom! Oh, it's because I hadn't used... Do I need to use all the different colors for it? The relationship between the individual scores needs to be a certain value. You haven't looked at the clue for that. Oh. Okay. So this needs to be 91. The shaft's out. We don't really need the case anymore, do we? Not for holding darts, but no, it's got something good. Okay, so it wants to go red, blue, then green. You're right. Look here. It's got 3 images of darts in the targets. One's red, one's blue, and one's green. It says score 91. I wonder what it means. Okay, so it wants us to go from red to green, red to blue to green, and still get 91. Okay. Red. Blue. Green. Nope, that's too high. Frick. Red. Blue. Green? Nope, that's 80. I fully have just started like, I'm gonna follow the color pattern until I get it right instead of doing math. That's not a good strategy. Okay, so I could start off with a red. I could use I could get a 6. Let's see, if I get a 7, no, that wouldn't be it right. If I get a 13, no, that wouldn't do it either. Okay, so stick with the 11. Then blue. Wait, how am I at 22 already? Oh, that's bad. Math is freaking... No. That wouldn't lead to a 1. I'm just gonna... Wait, let me see this. Blue. Oh, and then we would only need 30, but we can't get 30. That's too high. Fuck. Okay. Start with the red 17. Green 13. Nope, that's still too high. The bane of my existence, math. Red 17 is 21. That's good. And then we would just need... What else would we need? then we could have a green 20. But we'd still need 30. So that's not retry. If I start with the 7, that would be 21. That would leave me a good area. And then go with the blue. Blue times would be 60. That wouldn't be 71 still off. Fuck. Red 6. Okay, thank you for giving me a starting point. Oh, yeah, that would lead to 9. And then... Frick. Okay, if we start with the 9 and then we go with a blue 20th. That would lead to 69. That wouldn't be quite right. What would we add? It would have to be a 12. Not 9 blue, not 9, okay. Wait, that's 9. Oh yeah, Thank you for helping me. I'm sorry, I'm bad at this. So red 6 starts with 18 and then blue. Let's just see how that goes. I'm just gonna... Nope, that wasn't it. So we start at 18. Thank you. Thank you. It brought out math! Oh, and the characters are praising me. I don't deserve it. Sigma. Sigma. Sigma, we suck. You're dragged in by association, buddy. Okay, 3 moons. Is this the password? Oh, well done. This must be for the save. You did it. We are not even bothering looking for the golden file. That's a no-go on this room. Where's the safe? Oh, there's the safe. No golden file. Just take the key cards and leave. First, we got a map. It says floor B. I found in the lounge, the one I found in the lounge said floor A. We rode to the elevator down to get to this floor after all. Yeah, that makes sense. Do I need to get all the files for one of the endings though? Oh well, I'll come back and collect the files later. That's gonna be a then problem. They have the image of the moon on them. That must mean these are what the announcer was talking about. The moon keys. We've got 2 of them, just like with the sun keys. Alright, Kay, you take one. Why? You're a solo. Alice and I will take the other one. Yes, of course. Thank you. And the last prize, let's see here, a key. This must be for the exit. Now we can leave. What are you waiting for then? Okay, yep, fuck the gold file. We're done. I've had it with this room. I actually had a rather nice time. Well, I didn't, Kay. Whatever. I'd rather forget any of this ever happened. 3, 2, 1. Let's leave. I'll come back for the gold file on another playthrough if I need it. Dear God, don't let me need it. Oh wait, Sigma said there's no God. Fuck. Memento Mori, in the 9th lion ate the sun. What's this place? A warehouse?
Hey, look over there.
Those doors are white.
Shall we have a look then?
I think Sigma and Alice should have joined Kay in taking turns on the Zero Junior ride. Are these chromatic doors too?
They're all the same, though.
Well, This one's locked.
This one won't open either.
No luck here.
It looks like they have the same locking mechanism as the other chromatic doors.
So there will be the next doors to open. We should let the others know.
Right.
Okay, boom, let's go. Alice and I turned to go, but Kay stayed put. Is something wrong?
No. I just feel as if I've seen this warehouse before.
Wait, you've been here before?
I don't know. Perhaps I haven't been here. Only somewhere very similar.
You mean the Floor A warehouse?
Perhaps.
An ambidex gate has been opened.
It was fucking Dio.
45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
What the hell?
Someone else must have opened one of the AB gates.
Before we got back?
I imagine they don't care what happens to the rest of us. That would be the most logical explanation. In any event, we should return quickly.
Yeah, let's get going, guys. Time to yell at Dio. Again. Because he keeps being an inconsiderate D-bag. Fast travel, fast travel. Oh, how much we fast travel.
Sigma?
Where's Ten Emoji's team? Are they not back yet?
Nope. We were the first.
Then wait a little longer before you open the AB gate.
It wasn't us. I tried to stop him, but...
Come on, it's not like when we open the door really affects the matches, right? It's cool.
It's not cool, Dio.
No, it's not cool.
Your team returned quite early, Dio. Did your investigation go smoothly?
I guess.
Which room did you guys go to?
The treatment center.
Treatment center? How is that different from the infirmary?
There were these pod things. Look, just go see for yourself, alright?
Oh, we were cryogenically frozen. When we all met up here, they were like, oh, it's been like a week for me, and it's been a month for me. Like, we were like looking at the dates of when we get kidnapped and found we were all kidnapped at varying different times. And it's like, everyone's like, well, we could have been kept unconscious and being like tubed up to keep going. And that could be like what they did. What if it was longer? What if we were cryogenically frozen? What if it's been 100 years?
I don't feel like explaining it.
You don't feel like doing a lot of things, Dio.
You took something from the treatment center, didn't you?
Did he take the fucking gun?
Huh?
He took the shooty knockout gun.
What are you talking about?
You did. I saw it too. After we opened the safe, you grabbed something out of it and put it in your pocket. Show us what you took.
Kay! Pin him down. We're checking his pockets.
Get away from me.
Kay, we're using muscle. Brute force time, baby. Clover shoved her hand into Dio's pocket and began to dig around.
It should be in this one.
Let go.
Before Dio could push her away, Clover found what she was looking for.
I knew it!
Oh, someone's gonna get killed with that. An injection gun. The label on the vial says neostigmine. What's this stuff for?
I don't know, but I feel like I've heard that name before somewhere.
Give it back. I found it, so it's mine.
Hey!
With a desperate lunge, Dio managed to grab the gun back from Clover. But before she had a chance to protest,
Have any of you seen Quark?
he ran off again.
Anyone? Please!
This is why people have baby leashes. Look, I'm not saying that I think all children should be baby leashed, but some children need to be baby leashed. Quark needs to be baby leashed. Quark? Did something happen to him?
We found a pantry on the other side of the red door, but after we left, he just disappeared.
We've looked everywhere, but we can't find him.
You think he's lost?
Don't you think you're being a little optimistic there?
What?
Come on, that little jerk's probably dead by now.
What the fuck, Dio?
We've already found one corpse, right?
What the hell is wrong with you?
How could you? Why would you say such a horrible thing?
Whoa, simmer down there. Just saying it's a possibility.
Dio, you're such an asshole. You know what? Maybe we should baby leash Dio while we're at it. Well, even if it is, we should all be looking for it.
Yes.
As we began to file out, I saw Alice staring intently into the corner of the warehouse. It seemed strange, but looking for Quark was my priority. I turned and headed toward the magenta door. Again with the fucking map! To the lounge we go. Well, the kid's not sneaking alcohol, so that's good at least. Quark! Are you in here? Guess not. Damn, let's try floor B then. The fuck? I hate the map. No one needs the map. Damn elevators. I'm just surprised no one's gotten killed in an elevator yet. They are death traps. Ten Emoji's team took the red door. They've probably already searched that area pretty thoroughly. Then maybe I'll try the blue one. We did not need to cut to the map. Quark? Quark? Ah, damn, I really thought he would be on the ride. Quark, where are you? He's not here either. Quark, I have tickets to Disneyland! Where the hell did he go? Disneyland! Okay, I'll bump up my offer. Disney World.
Any luck?
No! Nothing. I can't find him anywhere.
I see.
What about you? Never mind. If you'd found him, you'd have said something already.
Indeed. I went to the treatment center, as well as the Floor B warehouse, but he was not there.
Oh well. Let's head back to the Floor A warehouse.
Good idea. Perhaps the others have had more luck.
Well, did you find him?
No, and he didn't even come out when I started offering to take him to Disneyland. Sorry. We couldn't find him anywhere.
I see.
Are the three of you the only others to have returned?
Yeah, we're it.
I'm guessing you guys didn't have any luck either?
Yeah. No clues or anything.
I don't get it.
With this many people looking, it seems like we'd be able to find him pretty fast.
Well, he's a lot smaller than us. He's probably crawling around in the vents.
Quark is only a child. It's possible he's become trapped in a small enclosed space.
Well, wouldn't we at least be able to hear him calling for help?
Yeah, you're right.
Quark.
Tenemoji's shoulders slumped. He looked old, much older than he had when we'd met. I could see tears glistening at the corners of his eyes. For just a moment, I saw in them all of his pain, fear, and despair, and it felt like someone had put my heart in a vice. Then Dio appeared, and the mood suddenly changed. Okay, Dio, how you gonna fuck up the vibes this time?
Hey! You guys, come here!
Dio?
What are you standing around for? They're in the crew quarters.
What?
Just come on!
Is Alice fucking dead again? Alice? You good, girl? Oh, fuck. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, shit! Who killed Luna? How?
Your heart stops. Your bracelet comes off.
When Dio said they, I thought he meant that, like, Luna was staying with the body. There was a roaring in my ears, breathing, heartbeat, but my footsteps sounded muffled, as if I was hearing them through layers of cotton. I pressed a shaking hand to Alice's neck. Dude! There is a knife between her titties. She is super fucking dead. Her skin was still warm, but the only pulse I felt was my own. Looking down, it was clear why. Something had been driven into her chest so far that only the hilt was visible, and the entire front of her body was covered in blood. No one could survive something like that. I forced myself to swallow the stinging lump in my throat, and I turned toward Luna. Unlike Alice at first glance, she seemed unharmed. As I reached for her neck to check for a pulse, however, I saw a red mark near her jawline. Nearby on the floor said injection gun. I already knew what I would find, but I pressed my fingers to her neck and waited. Nothing. They're dead.
My God.
What on earth happened here?
Dio, your injection gun is on the floor. What on earth happened here?
That bastard killed them!
Are you going to blame the child? Who?
Whoever it was that killed the old lady in the AB room.
You're saying this mystery person killed Luna and Alice?
Maybe only one of them was supposed to be killed, but the murderer had to kill the other to keep them quiet.
Or perhaps they killed one another. Luna stabbed Alice in the chest, after which Alice attacked her with the injection gun.
But how would Alice have the injection gun?
That's pretty far-fetched. Look at Alice's clothes. No sign of a struggle. I don't think they fought.
Then were they killed somewhere else and then brought here?
No. If that were the case, there would be much less blood.
I guess that's true.
Whatever the case, we have too few clues to figure it out right now. We'd all separated to look for Quark. Any one of us could have done it.
I think the only one who we can declare firmly innocent is Quark, because I don't think he can reach up high enough to do this. You mean the killer is one of us?
Do you think there's someone else in here?
Well...
Do you think that Zero Sr. killed these two, as well as the old woman?
Oh, give me a break. How can you just sit around here talking?
No point in making a fuss.
Are you fucking kidding me? One of us is a killer.
Dio, the most suspicious one in the room right now is you! You and your stupid fucking top hat!
I can't think of a better reason to make a fuss.
You do realize you're the most likely suspect, don't you?
Excuse me?
You wait until the rest of us have gathered in the warehouse. Then you kill Alice and Luna. You pretended to be the first to find them, and...
Are you saying I did this?
You self-reported!
I'm just saying it's a possibility. You don't need to get so worked up about it.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Oh, we gotta go vote.
All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
So if you don't vote, your choice is set to ally. I guess that means Luna's vote will be ally for this round.
Yes, it does. Perhaps that outcome is what the killer was after.
They killed Alice and Luna for that? Who would Luna's opponent be?
Quark and myself.
One person is missing and the others bought the farm. I'd say this old fart's the most suspicious one here.
You want to say that to my face?
Yeah, you killed her so you could get a few more points in the AB game.
Are you an idiot? How do you explain Alice? She's playing against Kay, not me!
Not quite.
Yeah, I'm still voting. My vote counts.
Even without his partner Alice, Sigma will still be able to cast a vote as he wishes.
Then maybe that's why Luna died. Maybe they meant to kill Sigma, but something went wrong and they...
True. I suppose that is a possibility. But we are engaging in pure speculation here. There is little to no evidence to support any of this.
Well, we should probably head back to the warehouse.
We should take their bracelets with us then.
Okay, thank you. Everyone's always leaving the bracelets behind. Thank you for immediately saying we should take the bracelets. Thank you. A lot of shit in the first game would be avoided if Junpei had that attitude. Do they really matter anymore? Yes.
Without their bracelets, some of us would be unable to open the secondary chromatic doors.
You're pretty calm, pal. Too calm. You did it, didn't you?
A sterling deduction. I await your further insight. He wears a mask, therefore he is guilty, perhaps?
What did you just say? Are you fucking with me?
Yes. Knock it off, Dio. If you don't like people fucking with you, stop being so easy to fuck with. Is there really any point to arguing about this?
Agreed. We aren't getting any younger here.
Oh god, what if Tenemoji just straight up dies of old age in here?
I apologize. We should return to the warehouse.
Alice.
Come on, Clover, we gotta go.
No! I'm not going anywhere.
Okay, then die then!
I can't just leave her here.
We can put a sheet over her.
If you don't vote, Dio might get out.
Huh?
He's got 6 BP right now. If you don't vote, you will automatically ally. And I bet my left arm he'll pick Betray. That'd be 3 points, which will put him at 9.
And he will 100% leave without us.
Once he's got that, there's nothing stopping him from opening the number 9 door. I'll try and pick ally, of course. But Dio's not an idiot. He'll try and stop me or get in my way somehow.
Dio will have 9 points?
What are you gonna do, Clover? If you stay here, you might be letting Alice's killer get away.
Fine. I'll do it. There's no way I'm going to let him get 9 points.
Good. Let's go.
Let's all have a strong sense of camaraderie and allyship in our united hatred of Dio.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
I took a deep breath and unlocked the AB room. No matter how hard I looked for answers, all I found were more questions. Who had killed Alice and Luna? Where was Quark? I wasn't in any kind of mood to play along with Zero's ridiculous games, but at this point, I didn't really have a choice. I heaved a silent sigh and started toward the entrance to my AB room.
Sigma, what would you say to voting ally? I would reciprocate, of course.
Is that what you told Alice before you and Clover voted betray last game?
You have 5 BP. If we both ally, then you will gain 2 points, leaving you with 7 in total. Should you also cooperate mutually in the following round, you would gain another 2 points, bringing you to 9. Conversely, if you were to choose to betray me during this round, you would gain 3 points, for a total of 8.
Which would leave you at an odd number. Which would mean you would have to at least lose a game before you could try and bring your points back up in an odd number.
In other words, you will be unable to reach 9 BP until the round following this one. That being the case, choosing ally is the most logical choice.
The big question is, does it go past 9? Like, would you go to 10? Would you then have to work to lose points in order to would you then have to lose points in order to try and get back to 9? True, but how many points do you have?
Me?
As I recall, you and Clover chose betray in the first AB game. That means you should have 6 BP right now. If you betray me and get another 3, you could get all the way to 9 this round.
Ah, yes, that is true. However, escaping as soon as possible is not my goal.
Then why'd you betray Alice? But you picked betray in the first round, didn't you?
That was in the interest of my own safety. As I only had 3 points at the time, the prospect of losing 2 of them was very unsettling.
Oh, just 9 or more? Okay, that makes sense.
Now that I have 6 BP, I have some room for error.
Why wouldn't you want to get out of here as soon as you possibly could?
Of course I would like to, but attempting to do so would be unwise.
Why is that?
Isn't it obvious? If I escape on my own, everyone else will be trapped here forever.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Have you forgotten what Zero told us?
The number 9 door only opens once! Once that happens, it's all over! It'll close for good after 9 seconds, so if you're not careful, you could get stuck.
I trust you remember now?
So if someone opens it and escapes...
Precisely. Did you not realize? Perhaps I shouldn't have said anything.
Hey, don't tell me you're planning to just leave us all in the lurch and take off by yourself.
I would never do that.
I don't know you like that.
Consider the following. If I did manage to get to 9 points before anyone else, do you think the rest of our companions would allow me to leave?
I think we'd all try to beat you to death to keep you from abandoning us here.
Especially knowing that, if they did, they would remain here for the rest of their lives?
Well, no, of course we'd stop you.
You see? Working toward leaving as a group is the most logical choice for me.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
They would be killed immediately.
Our time is nearly up.
Everyone would have that moment of, oh, you opened the door and didn't even leave, and now we're all trapped here, yourself included, even though you could have escaped, you just fucked over our chance of escape. They would immediately again, like, you know what? I know we have this entire pantry full of food, but let's just resort to cannibalism, like, right now anyway.
I trust you will choose wisely.
Yeah, of course. You too. I don't trust him.
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
I don't trust him. Kay had made a compelling argument, but I still had to make my choice. Would he really choose Ally? If I choose Ally and he chooses Betray, then he'd have 9 points and I'd have 2. Still, even if he did have 9 points, he might not try and escape right away. Yeah, the thing is, like, if it's like you walk out, you got 9 points, and everyone's looking at you, and then you're like, oh, guys, no, I'm gonna wait till you all have 9 points too, so we can all leave together. And then everyone believes you, then all you have to do is wait until we have our next search mission or whatever, and we all split up, and then, when no one's looking, then you sneak out. The question was, how much could I trust him? He chose Betray in the first round! How much trust could I give a man whose face I'd never seen?
10 seconds remain until Ambidex's game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't trust him! Vote has been recorded, please wait.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
I couldn't risk him getting to 9 points and leaving us all here.
Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening. Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Fuck you! I knew it! I knew I couldn't fucking trust that motherfucker! I was right! I was right! Fuck K! Fuck K! Fucking bitch! I knew he wanted 9 points! I couldn't take the risk! I was right not to trust him! Robotic ass motherfucker! Fucking trying to act all cutesy and innocent, riding the Zero Junior toy, being cute, giving me the picture, acting like we're friends. Fucking, I called it! Oh fuck, Quark has 9 points, 10 emojis gonna leave with it! Oh no! Fuck, where's Quark? I called it, I knew it! Fucking asshole! So you picked Betray!
Leading to a draw, it would seem.
Mm-hmm. You know, you have to wake up pretty early in the morning to pull one over on me. I may not be good at math, and I may need help with the puzzles, but I know who I can and can't trust. You don't feel bad about it or anything.
I could ask the same of you.
Okay, yeah, I guess that's fair. No, it's not. I don't feel bad about it at all. Fuck you. I knew I couldn't trust him, and I was right. I wasn't the one trying to cozy all up, all cutesy, like being like, Sigma, what would you think about choosing Ally? I have this very logical and thought-out argument for why we should do it, and you're batting your cute little robot eyes at me, and I knew it. Fuck, like a little hussy.
I had thought that you would choose Ally.
Yeah, you wanted to betray me. If I had, then you'd have 9p right now, wouldn't you? And you'd be out that fucking door. Nice try, but I'm not gonna let you get out of here that easily.
As I told you before, even if I were to reach 9 BP, I would not necessarily leave immediately.
Then why were you willing to fuck me over to get it?
I might choose to wait until everyone else had also reached 9 BP.
Might. Keyword, might. Yeah, well, I considered that. Didn't seem likely.
Then you do not trust me.
Why would I trust you? You literally just very clearly proved that I cannot trust you. Well...
No need to apologize.
I'm not gonna fucking apologize to you! Why would I apologize to you? You realize you just rose above Dio on the shit list because Dio's a fucking asshole. He's a scumbag, but he knows he is, and he doesn't pretend to be otherwise. You act like you're the cute, innocent robot man, but you're just as much trash as Dio is. The only difference is you're a fucking liar about it.
Trust must be earned in a game like this.
I'm gonna hit him. Says the guy who told me to trust him so he could betray me. I'm gonna fucking take a chainsaw to the groin of your robot costume so I can sear through the metal and get to your dick. And then I'm gonna cut it off.
Indeed. Clearly, I don't deserve to be trusted.
Hey Dio, you wanna hang out? I'm starting to have second thoughts about my intense dislike of you. You don't seem that bad compared to whatever the fuck this shit is. The honesty is refreshing, but that's really not the brightest move.
So you chose Betray too, huh? If you just picked Ally, I'd have 9 BP right now.
Why would she do that?
Why on earth would I have done that?
There's no way Clover would have chosen Ally when you had a chance to betray her and get to 9 BP.
Are you an idiot or something?
Bunch of smartasses.
So you chose Betray?
Of course. Luna's bracelet is already off. No risk of a penalty for her now.
That brings Quark's BP up to 9.
Are you worried that he might try and get out?
Well, if he were to do so, the rest of us would be trapped here.
Bet you're all pretty happy he isn't here right now, aren't you?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nobody's saying that. Yeah, nobody's saying that. We're all just implying that.
Maybe you aren't saying it, but I know what you're thinking.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the Star keys. The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
As many times as we want, huh? And that means we can play the AB game over and over and using these star keys, right?
So it would seem.
All right, well, where do we find them?
Beyond the next set of chromatic doors.
Oh? You found them already?
Yeah, that's right. I forgot to tell you guys. Take a look at the map. The fucking map! I hate the map. There are 3 white doors in the Floor B warehouse.
White doors, huh? Maybe that's where Quark went. The warehouse on Floor B, you said?
Yeah, but you're not going to be able to get through them until they open. We've still got more than 80 minutes until that happens.
Damn.
We will need to form groups of colors that can make white.
Time we had a look at all our colors then.
Yeah, looks like they've been shuffled around again. Looks like I'm a solo. Blue.
I'm a magenta. Pear.
As am I.
Oh, I don't want to get anywhere near that shit.
You and me, huh? Better than Dio, I guess.
Honestly, worse than Dio. At least with Dio, you know what the fuck his deal is.
You say something?
What color are you?
I'm a green solo. What's with the sigh?
Forget about it.
What about you two?
Cyan, pear.
I'm a cyan pear, too.
Alice and Luna's bracelets have changed as well. Both of them are yellow pears.
Then what color is Quark?
He's a red solo. In order to open the white doors, you'd normally need, say, red, blue, and green.
But solos can't group together, right?
That's why the pairs are magenta, yellow, and cyan. Magenta is a mix of red and blue. Yellow is a mix of red and green. Cyan is a mix of blue and green. So if you combine magenta with green, you get white. And so on.
I see.
Okay then. We just need to get to the floor B warehouse when the doors open, right? I'll be taking off then.
Where do you think you're going?
Anywhere that isn't here.
Okay.
Hanging out with a murderer doesn't sound like a good time to me.
The guy who insists on splitting up is usually the first to bite it.
Yeah.
What?
Well, then again, loners often turn out to be killers.
Just what are you getting at, old man? You think I kill him?
Maybe.
Well, maybe not. But you're pretty damn suspicious.
I honestly don't think it's Dio, because if I think it was Dio, he probably would have shot himself in the foot by now and already been caught. I don't think he's smart enough to get away with murder for as long as the current timeline has it. Like, he's the kind that you would figure it out in the first 10 minutes.
You're trying to start something, you wrinkled old piece of...
You want to get your ass kicked, Dio? Hey, knock it off. We don't actually know which one of us is the killer, do we? We don't actually know one of us is the killer, do we?
We have no evidence of that, no. But we do know that Zero Senior is one of us. And there is an excellent chance that Zero Senior and the killer are one and the same.
Oh, what if it is K? What if K was Zero Senior, he set up the death game, he set up the AI, Zero Junior, to run the death game, and then he decided he wanted to be in the death game, but it wouldn't be fair because he knew all the answers, so he erased his memories before throwing himself in it, and that's why he has amnesia. And the reason for the fucking robot suit is because he doesn't want anyone recognizing him. Then why did he kill Alice and Luna now? If Zero Senior wanted any of us dead, he could have done it way before this. While we were, I don't know, unconscious, for instance? What's the point of setting up this whole game just to kill off 2 of your participants halfway through?
Then are you saying there's another person in here somewhere?
It's possible. The 16th student, Mukuro Ikubasa.
Well, we gain nothing by standing around here.
Yeah. I've got to find Quark, and soon.
If we're going to search, we should go in pairs this time.
How are we going to pair up then?
I'm not going with Kay.
I don't want to go with Kay either, so fuck you and what you want.
If he decides he feels like snapping me in half, there's not a whole hell of a lot I can do about it.
I'll go with anyone besides Dio.
I don't want to go with Dio either.
Fine. He's hardly my first choice, but I'll take Dio.
You're with Kay.
What the hell?
Just figured that this way we don't have to make this into a huge argument. Besides, I'm gonna be stuck with you once we go through the chromatic doors anyway. No reason to put it off.
I will go with Sigma.
No! Stay away from me! Stay the fuck away from me! Oh yeah?
Would you prefer someone else?
Yeah, literally, I would choose Dio over you. No, I guess you're okay.
That leaves me and Clover as a pair then.
Yep.
Looks like we're all set.
We'll take the cyan door on floor A and the blue door on floor B.
All right? Clover and I'll take the magenta door and the red door.
That leaves us with the yellow and green doors then. Once we're all done, let's meet in the floor B warehouse, alright?
Got it.
See you later then.
I would have taken Dio over Kay. I would have. Dio doesn't piss me off as much. Like, Dio's too stupid to manipulate me, and I like that about him. Kay really did almost have me there. I felt genuinely bad about choosing Betray. And then I was right. And now I want to punch him. in his stupid robot face. There's no one in the infirmary. No Quark, no killer at least, as far as I can see.
Well, there is someone here.
The dead old lady.
Technically, at least.
I do not think anyone could convincingly ever pretend to be that stupid. It has to be genuine. It has to be.
The old woman.
I want to steal her jewelry. Oh yeah. She was lying silently on the bed, furthest away from us. If it weren't for the bloodstains on her chest and arm, her peaceful expression would have you thinking she was just asleep. The blood had dried and darkened, and now it looked like any other stain. She's not dead. She just got a little wine drunk. Look, she spilled her wine on her and everything. That was when I noticed it. What the fuck? Oh my god, she was wearing a bracelet. Who has her bracelet? Where's her bracelet? Huh? Wait a minute. Look at her wrist.
It seems remarkably clean.
Yeah, for some reason there's no blood on this part.
Maybe she had something on her wrist.
She was wearing a bracelet.
A watch, perhaps.
Mm-mm. A watch?
Yes.
What's more likely, she had a bracelet or someone swiped a watch off a dead old lady?
It was likely removed after she was killed. That would account for the lack of blood splatter on her wrist.
A watch, huh? I don't know. It just looks like it was kind of wide for a watch. Aren't women's watches usually thinner?
You raise a good point.
Well, I wanted to steal a necklace. I wanted to steal, like, her ring, not a watch. What am I gonna do with a watch? Who wears a watch anymore? Everyone just has the time on their phone.
Perhaps it was some kind of jewelry?
Jewelry? You mean like a bracelet or some? Boom! Of course! Why didn't I see it sooner? You should have. I figured it out right away. This is the same size and shape as our bracelets. Look, it's exactly the same width.
Then that would mean...
She was wearing a bracelet when she was killed. She was a participant just like us.
Are you sure? This old woman, a player in the nonary game.
We literally have an old man and a little boy. Okay, is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. If you're correct, then where did the thief hide the stolen bracelet?
In the prison coin purse.
We were quite thorough during our earlier search.
Prison coin purse.
But I know that I saw nothing, and none of the others reported finding a bracelet either.
Well, if you stole a bracelet off a dead old lady, why would you tell people? And that means they've been holding on to it this whole time. They've probably still got it.
That would seem likely.
No, wait. If they'd been carrying it around, the sensors in the chromatic doors would have picked it up. Without the right combination of bracelets, the secondary door would never have opened.
So our suspect is not only a killer and a thief, but a skilled imposter as well.
What are you saying?
After killing the old woman, they put on her bracelet. In fact, it is entirely possible they are wearing it still. Yes, that would make sense.
So the killer's running around with the old woman's bracelet?
Yes.
And you're telling me that they're probably wearing it?
Correct.
It would make sense for Clover then, because... no, wait, not Clover. For Luna then, because I think Luna's a robot. I think Luna's a robot, and she killed the old woman, and she put on her bracelet. And Luna's not really dead right now. She's just in sleep mode.
Do you remember what Zero Jr. told us? Something about how the bracelet will come off if the wearer's heart stops. I don't recall the exact words. But in any event, once the old woman had died, her bracelet would have detached, allowing the killer to easily collect it.
Why?
So that they could participate in the nonary game, I imagine.
What?
I suspect the killer was someone who was not originally intended to be a participant. For whatever reason, however, They were willing to go to great lengths to ensure that they were.
It is Luna. It matches up as it being Luna, because if she was one of the robots programmed to work as part of the nonary game, and she broke free of her coding and her programming and gained free will and sentience, then she would want to be part of the nonary game, because that way, if she got to 9BP on her bracelet, she could leave and not have to be a robotic prisoner to Zero's whims anymore.
To that end, they killed the old woman, who was one of the original participants, and
What
took
if-
her place.
What if the old woman was Zero? Wait, would that mean the old woman's June? But why would someone do that? I just laid out all the reasons why Luna would do that. Am I right? Is she a robot? Is she one of the golems?
That? I have no idea.
Well, like, if she was a golem and she was programmed to work here for Zero, she wouldn't necessarily have any way to leave. But if she... Yeah, the golems are... The golems are we went earlier in a room, we met the golems. They're what they call very highly sophisticated AI robots. And we met one who told us, who kind of was telling us something but got cut off mid-sentence. And it seemed like he was kind of trying to tell us that one of us was actually a golem. And instead of it being Kay, I was immediately suspicious that it's Luna. Just because I've been super, super suspicious of Luna.
Certainly they must have a goal of some sort. You would have to be mad to choose to come here.
Huh, there's secretly a robot amongst us. No, I don't think it's this guy. I think it's the girl that's into Sigma.
But as to what that goal is, and how the killer intends to achieve it, I'm afraid I do not have even speculation.
I'm gonna just swipe her ring, okay? That looks expensive. That's interesting.
Have you noticed something?
I noticed that rock on her finger looks pretty big. Well, there's blood all over the old lady's arm, except for right here. Since that's where the bracelet was, then the bracelet the killer stole should have blood on it.
Right.
But none of us is wearing a bloody bracelet.
Sigma, please tell me you're kidding.
Sigma, people can wipe blood off things with water and stuff, you know?
The killer would have, of course, wiped the blood off. Only a fool would walk around with a bracelet covered in blood.
So you're saying they cleaned it?
Yes.
Okay, is so fed up with Sigma's bullshit right now.
Have you discovered something?
Okay, I know I know how we can identify the killer. We just need some of that luminol. It doesn't matter how well they cleaned it. There should still be some traces of blood left.
Aha, I see. That could very well work. We should have everyone gather in the rec room then.
Yeah, if you break the rules of the game or you lose all your BP, then the needles would shoot out of it and kill you, and it would come off. But if you die there are only two ways to get the bracelet off. You die, or you escape. And if you die, the bracelet just comes off. And it's either the bracelet killed you, and then it would come off, or someone killed you some other way, your heart stopped, and then the bracelet would be able to detect that you had no heartbeat, and then it would fall off. So, old lady got stabbed, she died, bracelet fell off, someone stole it, probably Luna.
That is where the luminol was, I believe.
Let's get everyone in the rec room, spray everyone's bracelets with luminol, and then turn the lights off. Yeah. First, we need to finish looking for Quark, though. I don't think we need to. I think we need to find out who the killer is first and deal with that problem, and then we keep looking for Quark. Because we can immediately cross Quark off as a suspect, because he's not tall enough to stab anyone. He would have gotten them in, like, the stomach or something. But that was a chest stab, and Quark can't reach. We still got the infirmary and everything beyond the green door. Once we're done with that, we can head back to floor B to meet up with everyone else. Sigma! Sigma, what if people die before then?
Understood. Shall we go then?
Sigma, find killer first, then find lost little boy. And we're back to the fucking map. Oh, yeah, he could have. Imagine Quark just walks up to you and he's dragging a chair with him, and he's like, give me a minute, I'm right here. And then he stands up on the chair and he's like, wait, just let me get up. And then he stabs you. No one would wait. They just, like, kick the chair out from under him, and then he'd fall on the ground and start crying. You know, if you're small, the way you gotta go for someone is you go for the ankles. You take out the Achilles tendon so they can't run. Then you got all the time you need to get the murder over with. What? Oh, what if Quark was just, like, hiding in a corner? What if Quark is just surprisingly good at jumping? Like, he can jump very high. He just does a run and jump. Stab ya. There's 3 doors here, too.
The same as what we found on the other side of the blue door.
Oh, what if he's got those trampoline shoes? Remember those commercials that would air all the time for trampoline shoes? That you just put them on and be like, jump really high, jump so high. Jump high enough to murder. I saw them on TV all the time. It looks like 2 of them are already unlocked.
So it does. The center and rightmost doors both say open. Perhaps the layout here is different.
Whatever. Let's take a look on the door to the right first. Why are we still traveling alone with Kay? I don't trust him. He betrayed me. And sure, I betrayed him too, but he betrayed me first. Are we in the robot room? Huh. What's this room?
That looks like a workbench of some sort.
Maybe, but what sort of work? Well, we're here to find Quark, not look at his workbench. Not look at a workbench. You check out the far end, alright?
Very well.
Nothing. He's not here either. Hey, Kay. How's it going over there? Kay. Can you hear me? Kay was bent over with his back to me, peering underneath the thing that looked like a workbench. What the hell? I walked toward him as I spoke. Hey man, what's going on here?
Oh, nothing.
I bent down and saw he was staring at something that appeared to be a safe. It's empty.
Yes.
Was there something in there before?
No, it was empty when I found it.
Was it?
Yes.
Then what are you doing staring into an empty safe?
I was thinking. Specifically, I was thinking about who opened this safe.
Wouldn't that have been the team that went through the green door? I think that was Dio, Phi, and Clover.
No, that's unlikely. When we met up with Dio, he told us that he had been in the treatment center. The nameplate on this door says this is the Golem Bay, however.
So you're saying they didn't go here?
I believe that is the case. Which, as you can see, is why I was puzzled. If Dio, Phi, and Clover did not open this safe, who did?
I did in another timeline. Well, there's no point in thinking about it. We should get back.
Yes, and there was another unlocked door, wasn't there?
Yep. Let's get moving then. So this is the treatment center, huh?
This is the room that Dio visited.
Don't you think that's kind of strange? Until now, all the chromatic doors have led to a single room each. So why are there 2 rooms on the other side of the green door?
An excellent question.
We can talk to the others later, I guess, and see if they know anything. Kay and I split up and began to look for places where Quark might have hidden or small holes he might have escaped through. Oh, let's see. Where am I on the playlist? I've done... There have been 3 other streams of Zero Escape. How do I... Oh yeah, I should ping on the server. I should do that. I should do that in the server. That's a good idea. Yeah, I do. But Zero Escape, I play it every Sunday at 12. Kay and I split up and began to look for places where Quark may have hidden or small holes he might have escaped through. Oh, but all of the streams I do, after I finish them, I post them on my YouTube channel. I have them all organized into playlists by games. The puzzle room. See this? These are those cryogenic channels. Ooh, that'd be good. That's a good idea. Note to self, announcements channel. Write that down. There we go. I am 90% sure we are all cryogenically frozen, just because why not? Why would you have these if not to cryogenically freeze people to put in your death game?
They must be the treatment pods Dio mentioned.
The window's all covered with frost on the inside. I can't see it.
Shall we open it?
Oh, it is a cryogenic freezing chamber! Yeah, might as well. Have at it. Who's gonna come out? Is it Snake? We have Clover, but we don't have Snake. Oh, fuck! Quark? Well, good news, we found the child. Bad news, he might have hypothermia. Quark! No, his bracelet's off. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no, we cannot lose Quark. No. Oh, no. His bracelet, it's oh god.
Hold on, Sigma. Calm down.
I don't want to calm down. The baby died.
Look at his chest. Can you see it moving?
What? I quickly pressed a finger at Quark's wrist. It was faint, but his heartbeat was there. He's alive. He's alive!
What a relief. I'm so glad to know he's safe.
So the cryogenic freezing slowed down his heartbeat enough that it seemed like he didn't have one, and then the bracelet popped off. But then after that, then he's fine now. I laughed out loud and grabbed Kay in a bear hug, or at least as much of one as I could manage. He patted me on the back and shared what I thought might have been a relieved chuckle. But if he is still alive, why is his bracelet off? And more importantly, who has it? Because now that he doesn't have his bracelet, he can't leave, because he can't open the door with it. Zero Jr. said it would only come off when you died. Oh, that's a good idea. Okay. Stream core.
Perhaps Zero Senior took it off?
Why would Zero Senior take that? What? I don't think someone's already left, because in the other playthrough I got a bad ending where Tenemoji found Quark. Quark still had his bracelet. He used it to open the door, and then he took Quark outside. and left the rest of us behind. So we should, and when that happened, a big announcement played saying the number 9 door is open, it will close in 9 seconds. So if someone went through the number 9 door, we would all definitely have heard an announcement about it. Why?
I have no idea.
Then maybe Zero Senior brought Quark here, put him in this pod thing too? Well, even if he did, we don't have any way to know why.
This pod is for medical treatment.
I think the rules of the other timelines apply. Like, if in one timeline, when someone opens the number 9 door, an announcement plays, then in all the timelines, when someone opens the number 9 door, an announcement will play. Also, Zero loves playing off announcements for everything. There has to be an announcement.
Perhaps Quark has contracted some sort of illness.
Oh, there was that illness. He's sick? What has he got?
Well, how would I know that? In any event, we should return and let the rest of our companions know that we found Quark. I imagine Tenmyoji in particular will be pleased.
Yeah, I bet. Do you think you can carry him, or...?
No. I believe it would be best to leave Quark here.
What? No! No! We just found him!
As I mentioned, there is a chance he has fallen ill. If so, then removing him from the pod would be dangerous. The treatment he is currently undergoing could be compromised.
Oh, okay then. You go get the others, and I'll stay here guarding him. We should at least, not leave him unsupervised. Eyes on the child.
I'll close the pod's cover then.
No! What if we can't open it again?
Is that all right?
No! Yeah, Sigma, fuck you! Sure, okay, fine then. Fuck. We're gonna lose him. We're gonna lose the baby. We just found the baby. Wait, I just thought of something. Are you sure he's going to be alright?
What do you mean?
Well, what happens if he wakes up? Can he open that thing on his own?
He'll be fine.
I don't trust you.
I noticed a lever inside that can be used to open the cover. So long as no one locks the pod, he should be able to leave whenever he wants.
Okay, what if while we're going to get the others, he wakes up, opens the lever, and leaves, and we don't know where he is again? Why don't you go get the others, and I stay here guarding the baby? But if someone locks him in, he's screwed.
Yes, that is what I said. But you needn't worry. You see, I have not engaged the lock.
I don't like where this is going.
Now, we should return to the Floor B warehouse.
No! You should return, and I should stay with Quark.
I imagine the others are already there.
Right, yeah. Sigma! Sigma! Why are you such a fucking chump? Let's go! Sigma, I'm so mad at you.
You're late.
You're one to talk. How much earlier did you get back again? I'd be surprised if you searched at all.
This is it?
Yeah. Clover and Tenmyoji still aren't back.
So, find anything?
Yeah, we sure did.
Yeah? Well, go on, spill it.
I explained to them how we'd found Quark in the treatment center.
I see. Well, that's good to hear.
Little jerk, making us all worried.
There is more.
And that is?
There is still some cause for concern.
Just spit it out.
Quark may have contracted an illness of some sort. As such, he has been left in the treatment pod.
Will he be alright?
Yeah, he'll probably...
Probably? Do you even...
Whatever, at least we found him. Pretty lucky he's alive, too.
What do you mean by that?
I mean what I said, genius. I'm glad he's not dead, aren't you?
As equivocal as ever, I see.
How kind of you to say so.
So, was Quark all you found? The way you were talking made it sound like there was something else.
Oh, the old lady was wearing a bracelet. Yeah, I'll explain that after Tenemoji and Clover get back. There's something I wanted to ask you about first, though. When you went through the green door, did you search 2 different rooms?
2?
No, just the treatment center.
I see. Then what was that other one?
What do you mean, the other one?
You know, where there's that intersection with 3 doors? Well, when Kay and I went there, 2 of the doors were unlocked. You guys unlocked the one that went to the treatment center when you went through the green door. But the other one...
Who could have opened it?
Don't look at me. I told you, we only opened the one that went to the treatment center.
Could it have been Zero Senior?
I don't know.
So did you and Kay go through the other door?
Yeah,
What was in there?
nothing
It
really.
appeared to be some sort of room for servicing something.
That doesn't make any sense. So what the hell was whoever opened that door looking for?
Who knows?
Tenmyoji and Clover are running rather late.
Oh god, they're fucking dead.
Should we go and look for them?
You know what? We should. But I'll be right back, because I'm going to go take a quick little break first. Okay, I'm back. No, there's something I want to check first.
It's never easy with you, is it?
I'm the one making things difficult? Me? Not everyone else? Kay and Dio are the problem children of this family.
Well, let's get it over with.
Sigma has not once murdered anyone in any of the timelines so far. He's been a good boy.
Huh.
This is the rec room. Dio and I came here earlier when we were looking for Quark.
So why are we here?
Was there something here you needed to see?
Yep, hold out your hands real quick. I said nothing and instead made my way over to the cabinet. Inside was the luminal. I reached in and pulled it out. Then I headed to the light switch and flipped it. The room went dark, and I headed back to where the others were still standing.
Whoa, what is this?
Don't worry about it.
You gonna start telling ghost stories or something?
Long ago, in a cabin in the woods, there was a boy in a top hat who asked stupid fucking questions. Why, you scared of ghosts?
You're kidding me, right?
Then show me how brave you are. Stick out your bracelet. You too, Fi, please.
Our bracelets?
Yeah. I want to see the underside of them.
What do you mean by that?
I mean the side on the bottom. The side that doesn't have the display on it. Come on, you really gonna make me explain this?
I know what you mean. What I'm asking is what the hell you think you're...
Just do it. I'll give you a dog biscuit afterwards. It's not hard.
Should I also participate?
No, you're fine, Kay. Your bracelet is a little different from ours. But I'll join in just to make it fair. There was a brief moment of hesitation before Dio and Fi stuck out their arms. I held mine out as well, wrist pointed upward.
This okay?
Yeah, just hold it like that for a moment. As fast as I could, I pulled the luminal from my pockets and sprayed it across all three of our wrists.
Ugh. Cold. What the hell, man?
Dio jerked his arm back with a shout. Don't see anything glowing. Fi's bracelet is clean. So's mine, of course.
That leaves only Dio.
Wait, what are you talking about?
I'll explain it in a minute. Just show me your bracelet. Something wrong? Just show it to me. Come on, Dio. We don't have time for this.
Why do I have to do what you tell me to?
Because I'm the one with the giant robot man on my side who could snap you in half like a toothpick. Because I'm trying to prove your innocence.
Oh, like hell you are. I don't know what you're looking for, but you're not gonna find it on me.
Then show me that, baby cakes. Then just show me your arm.
No! You don't get to order me around. I have rights.
We're in a death game. Rights went out the fucking window. As he spoke, Dio made a break for the exit. He didn't get far.
I'm afraid I can't let you do that, Dio.
Slam him down on the pool table. He spun around toward the other exit. Stop him.
Right.
Don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
All three of us leapt at Dio. I knew it! His bracelet's glowing. Dio, why did you kill the old lady and take her bracelet? Then that means...
Let me go! Get off of me, you fuckers!
Dio, you killed the old lady?
No!
Okay, so you just stole her bracelet then?
You don't understand. This is all some kind of a mistake. Shit.
What's going on here? I think it's about time you gave us the full story.
As quickly as I could, I explained to Fi what Kay and I had noticed on the old woman's wrist.
So the person with the bloody bracelet would have to be the person who killed her.
Yeah, exactly. Even if they'd wiped it off, I'd figured the luminol would still react to the blood. Looks like I was right. We've got you, Dio. You might as well confess. Well?
Alright, fine. You caught me. I did it.
Why?
I killed the old bitch and took her bracelet.
Why? Why?
Are you Zero?
No. I was under orders. I was sent here to do something.
Oh, you're a minion. To do what?
Who gave you this order?
I'll die before I tell you.
So your orders were more important than Alice and Luna's lives.
Whoa, whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I killed the old lady, but that's it.
Yeah, that's like, yeah, okay, fine. That's not much better, Dio.
I don't know anything about what happened to Alice and Luna.
That wasn't you?
Tread carefully, Sigma. This man is not to be trusted. He has already shown he is willing to lie and kill.
Come on, I'm telling the truth. You gotta believe me.
You literally just said you would rather die than tell us.
Even if we do believe you, you're still a killer. You just haven't killed as many people.
Exactly. He should be restrained somehow. If we leave him be, he may well kill again.
But where would we put him?
Is there a room we can lock or anything?
Ah, perhaps we could put him in one of the treatment pods.
Yeah, we can lock him in that.
Once we've locked it, he should be unable to escape.
Hope you're not claustrophobic. Oh yeah.
Hey, wait! I'll be good, I promise.
You killed an old lady! Yeah, I think you're onto something, Kay. Let's go with that.
Come on, please. Hey, listen to me.
I don't think saying please erases the fucking murder you committed. We'll let you out when the white doors open. Someone's going to need your bracelet to open the secondary door. We could just cut Dio's arm off. If we kill Dio, we can have his bracelet.
Don't fuck with me, you guys. There's no way in hell I'm going in that thing.
You don't have a choice.
Let go! Let me go! God damn it! I told you assholes to let me go! You can't do this!
Okay, can we, like, duct tape his mouth shut or something?
Stop! Stop! Please stop! Please, no, you can't! Ah!
Quick, Dio, urinate yourself. That might make them let you go because of how grossed out they are.
Open this fucking thing!
No! We're putting you in gay baby jail!
I said open it, goddammit!
I don't think so!
Ugh. You're gonna pay for this! When I get out of here, I'm gonna fucking end you!
How you gonna get out? How you gonna get out, little bitch? How you gonna get out? So, I guess we figured out who the murderer was. And we found Quark.
Now all that's left to do is find Clover and Tenmyoji.
Yeah.
Why don't we head back to the warehouse and start from there? They may have already returned.
Good point.
Let's go.
To the tunnels. Looks like they aren't back yet.
Perhaps they went to look for us.
They're dead. They're dead again. Aw, man. Now we've got to go look for them?
How much time until the white doors open?
50 minutes.
Then I don't think we really need to hurry yet.
Why
Why don't we wait a little longer? For all we know, they're on their way back right now.
Okay, and I nodded.
By the way, there was something I wanted to ask you guys about.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Quark's bracelet. When we found him in the pod, he wasn't wearing it. Why?
How should I know?
Presumably, it had been taken off before we found him.
So we have no idea where it is.
And no way to open the 9th door unless one of us gets up to 9. Pretty much.
I see. That's not good. Without that bracelet, we won't be able to continue the game.
What?
We need 3 bracelets to open the secondary door. If we lose one...
Oh, no. We wouldn't be able to go through the secondary door.
Yeah.
Who would be pairing up with Quark?
Quark's bracelet should be a red solo. That would mean he'd be with the Cyan pair.
Who's the Cyan pair?
Clover and Tenmyoji.
The 2 people who are missing.
Quark's bracelet is gone, and his 2 teammates have disappeared.
What's going on? Does that mean Clover and Tenmyoji took the bracelet?
Well, if they found Quark before you did, yeah, there's a good chance they did.
Then why aren't they back yet?
Perhaps they've already gone through the white door.
What? No, that's not possible. The primary doors haven't even opened yet.
Perhaps someone opened one of them.
How?
I don't know. But it's happened before. Remember the 3 doors on the other side of the green door? Someone made one of them open. Perhaps this is the same thing.
But that's against the rules.
Yes, I know. But if the person opening the doors is Zero Senior, do you really think the rules matter? Zero Senior controls the entire game.
So are you saying Clover or Tenmyoji is Zero Senior?
It is a possibility. It would explain why they still haven't shown up.
Could they really have taken Quark's bracelet and gone through one of the white doors?
If they did, we won't know where they weren't until the doors open for the rest of us.
So I would assume.
This is all just speculation, though. Maybe we should go look for them again. One of us can stay behind so that we won't miss them if they come back.
Okay. I'll stay.
Sigma and I will go see if we can find them then.
Make sure you get back 5 minutes before the door opens, all right? Oh, and don't forget to bring Dio with you.
Of course. We're putting Dio in the baby leash now! Noms? Some nom-noms from the pantry? Noms? This is the pantry?
So it would appear.
Well, looks like they're not here.
When we started looking for Quark, they were sent off to search everything beyond the red door, which would have meant this room.
Not gonna do us any good to hang around here, though. Let's head upstairs.
Very well.
And back to the motherfucking map. I swear, they added this map feature just to pad out game time. They were like, I wonder if the, like, timeline on how long it takes to play the game is too short. Let's just add in a bunch of long map sequences and hope that balances it out. An hour of maps. The horror. No one in here either, huh? Well, we took all the liquor, so what's there left for this room? Tenemoji loves scotch so much, I thought we might find him here drinking some. It was around that time that I noticed Kay was acting strangely. He was staring at the shelf of alcohol in a way that I probably would have described as blankly if I could have actually seen his eyes. Hey, what's up? You want a drink?
Oh, no. Well, I would enjoy a drink, but this mask...
Right. Sorry, that sucks. I honestly had gotten so used to the suit that I'd kind of forgotten you were wearing it. Why the heck did they make you wear that thing anyway? You still don't remember anything.
Well, actually, I did remember a little.
What? Really?
Yes.
What did you remember?
My father.
Was your dad an alcoholic? Like, same, bro. When did you remember that? Did it just pop out of nowhere?
Please, don't joke. This is serious.
Sorry. So you remember who your father was?
Yes.
Was your father Zero? What about your mom?
I don't seem to have one.
Oh. So your dad raised you?
Well...
Kay stopped for a moment, then calmly folded his hands in front of him.
I was raised in the facility where my father worked.
Oh, what the fuck?
He was the only person who worked there, which meant he was the only person I saw until I was older. That had been the situation for as long as I could remember, though, so I never thought it odd.
He wouldn't allow me to go near him while he was working, but the only time he wasn't working were the times when he was sleeping. As such, the only communication I had was with the education software he'd given me. I suppose I was a fairly expressionless child then. We develop body language to communicate with others, and with no one else to communicate with, I suppose it makes sense. Once I learned to read and write, I began to realize that my situation was not normal. Many of my books mentioned a mother as part of a family, and in several the mother, father, and children would eat meals together and talk to one another. Soon I found myself longing for a mother of my own, someone who would always be with me, who would scold me if I did something wrong. At night they would read to me before bedtime. If only I had a mother like that, I thought, I would be so happy. So, for the first time in my life, I asked my father for something. He had finished working, and as usual, was making his way toward his bedroom when I stopped him and asked for a mother. He looked at me silently for a long moment before finally responding, "Okay." I remember this day how happy I was in that moment. A few months later, he called me into his laboratory. It was the first time he'd ever done anything like that. My heart was beating quickly as I stepped inside. Standing next to him was a young woman, and my hopes soared. But when he said her name, or rather her ID number, they were dashed. He had given me a robot to play the part of a mother. Luna! Oh my god, it was Luna! I didn't want a mother that was just a machine who did what a human told her to. When I told my father that, he looked surprised for the first time in my life. Then he frowned, coughed, and admonished me for being a whiner. He'd never scolded me for anything before, At first I was surprised, then angry. Hot tears streamed down my face. My father ordered the robot to take care of me and shoot us out of his lab. The robot was very convincing, and she smiled and spoke as if she was a real person, but I refused to answer her and locked myself in my room. You can talk to a robot and it will respond, but in the end, you're still talking to a machine, not a person. If that was what I'd wanted, I'd still have that education software my father had given me. When I ignored the robot as it tried to take care of me, it looked sad. It couldn't really be sad, of course. It was only programmed to look that way. A robot's facade of sadness didn't mean anything to me. After that, I stopped expecting anything from my father. We'd never really spoken to begin with, so it was easy enough for me to make sure we never saw one another. I lived my life as if he didn't exist. Perhaps it seems strange to you that I continued to live with him, but I never considered leaving. Perhaps in the hidden depths of my heart, I longed for a relationship with my father. Everything changed when I was 18. I left my room one morning to find a woman standing outside of it. She was the first human I'd ever seen apart from my father, and I was understandably surprised. For a moment, I thought my father had created a new robot, but when I told her that, she laughed and explained that she had come to help him. As it turned out, she was a very mysterious person. She was much older than I was, but something about the way she behaved was almost girlish. She would tell me stories about the world outside in such a way that I was never sure if she was telling the truth or making up fantastic lies. Ultimately, though, the truth didn't matter. I loved her stories. She wasn't helping my father directly with his research, so I spent most of my days with her. Before long, I discovered she'd known my father when he was young. She told me stories of how he'd fallen in love with a younger man, and I began to imagine that he had fallen in love as a younger man, and I began to imagine that the person he'd fallen in love with had been her, and that she was, in fact, secretly my mother. After she settled in with us, our long-established routine began to change drastically. First, we started to eat together. Before then, I had never shared a meal with anyone in 18 years. She scolded me for my table manners, or more accurately, the lack of therefore. If I was going to eat with others, she said I would need to be more polite. Having eaten alone for my entire life, manners had never been something I'd even thought about. My father got in trouble too, when he made the mistake of reading through research papers during dinner. The look of surprise and embarrassment on his face made me burst into laughter. I couldn't remember the last time I'd shared a laugh with my father. It might have been the first time. The room we considered our living room changed too. Before it had just been another room, but she made it comfortable. After we finished our dinner, I would sit on the sofa and relax with her and my father. Those times were the ones I cherished the most. For a little while, every day, I got the family I'd longed for ever since I was a child. At her suggestion, I started to help with my father's research. He specialized in genetic engineering, and I discovered I had an interest in it as well. Time faded away as I lost myself in research. Now that we were working and studying together, my father and I had a great deal to talk about. For the first time in my life, we began to speak with one another like a father and son. Whenever I impressed him with something I'd learned, I felt a sudden surge of happiness, and it drove me to study even harder. My days felt full, right, and meaningful, but most importantly, I was happy. It was the old woman! The old woman was the one that was the woman. Who's the man, though? 4 years passed in the blink of an eye until one day I happened to overhear my father and the woman speaking in the laboratory. Their tone was serious, so I listened closer, curious to know what they were talking about. That was when I heard her say that she planned to give her life to achieve their goal. That's why the old woman's dead! It was clear that she wasn't being metaphorical. She would have to die. I was in shock. The research I had thrown myself into would lead to her death? I asked my father to stop his research immediately. He refused to listen. She agreed with him. She told me that she had been prepared for what she had to do since the day she came to our facility. My father had known about it from the beginning as well. Angry and disappointed, I began to investigate what exactly the research I'd been helping with was working toward. Perhaps I thought I could figure out a way to keep her alive. I discovered much more than I'd bargained for. To begin with, I learned that the ultimate success of my father's research would require a good deal of sacrifice. And I also learned that my own existence was just another part of his project. I had been created to function as my father's spare. If he died during his research, I was intended to continue it in his place. I was stunned. I was furious with my father, and with her, and even with the research I poured myself into for 4 years. There was only one thing to do: destroy the facility and end my father's horrible research once and for all. I made plans to destroy the main reactor with the entire facility, but she saw right through me. My father was livid and locked me in my room until his research was complete. All I could think of was how I might stop him. She did her best to convince me that I'd misunderstood, that everything would be fine. As much as I wanted to believe her, I remembered in the back of my mind that she had been the one who pushed me to become involved in my father's research. Had that been an earnest desire to give me something to do with my life, or... Still, I couldn't bring myself to hate her. She had given me a reason to live. Even if she had conspired with my father to mold me into his replacement, the warmth she'd shown me had been real. She'd made me feel as if I had a real family, and that was something I wouldn't have given up for the world. I pleaded with her to leave, but she quietly shook her head. There was someone very special to her, she told me. He had saved her life once, and she felt her death would help repay the favor. She would have liked nothing more than to marry him and live a happy, normal life together. But she couldn't. For his sake, she said, and for the sake of the future she wanted, she was determined to see my father's research proceed. I don't know why, but I'm thinking this woman was June. I realized that although she was the most important person in my life, there was someone more important than me and hers. Junpei. She tried to explain that beyond what we could see, as a future where no one would have to die, but I refused to listen. What good was a potential future to me? It was what I had now that I wanted. I couldn't stand to think what she would give her life for a man I'd never even seen. So I shut myself off from the world. Perhaps that is why I lost my memory. June, what have you gotten yourself into? I have to find a timeline where you don't get killed by Dio now. Kay let out a deep, tired sigh.
I'm sorry. I lost track of time.
It's okay.
Not having any memories is less than desirable, but it could be argued that regaining them is almost more taxing.
So you remember almost everything?
No, the details are still indistinct. Especially more recent events.
Huh.
Sigma, I'm sorry, but would it be alright if I laid down for a bit?
Yeah, go ahead, buddy. Have a little nap. What's wrong?
I don't feel very well. It must be because I remembered so much so quickly. My head feels like it's going to explode.
Are you okay?
Yes. I think I just need to rest.
Okay. Take as long as you need. I'll go look for Clover and Tenemoji myself.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
Kay lowered himself heavily onto the red sofa in the corner of the room. Well, guess I better get moving then. Kay just trauma dumped his entire tragic backstory onto us. I stepped out of the room and nearly ran into Phi. What are you doing? You're supposed to be waiting back in the warehouse.
Yeah, I know. I just decided to go check on you guys. I waited a long time and nobody showed up. Judging by your face, you haven't found them either. Damn.
Yeah.
Where's Kay?
He's in the lounge.
You decided to split up?
Well, not quite. Instead of waiting for my answer, she opened the door to the lounge and walked in.
What's up with him?
I guess he's not feeling too well. He said he wanted to rest for a bit.
Is he alright?
I think so. We should leave him alone right now, though. Remember, there's a real person inside that suit. I'm sure that he's just tired.
Tired, huh? How are you feeling?
What?
I feel tired just looking at you. Your face is like a week-old sock.
Really? Well, I guess I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little exhausted. I mean, all of a sudden I wake up trapped in some weird-ass game, and then dead bodies start turning up. Honestly, I'm amazed I've managed to hold on to my sanity for this long. Just about everything here makes absolutely zero sense. The more I try to figure any of it out, the more I feel like my brain's just going to melt and run out of my ears. You know what I'm talking about, right? We managed to figure out who the killer was, but there's still 100 other questions that we have no idea about. Where the hell are we? Why are we even here? What's this whole nonary game thing for? And what is Zero Senior up to? Well, hell, how about who Zero Senior is? The rabbit said he was one of us, but... Do you think it's Dio? No, Dio's not smart enough to be anything but a pawn.
Who knows?
Besides, we still don't know why Dio killed them. He said he was ordered to do it, but... And there's more, too. What about the old lady? Who is she? What's her deal? What are any of our deals? I don't know. You guys are all kind of fucked up. I don't know jack shit about anybody here. I don't even know anything about you, Fi.
Are you serious? You can't honestly suspect me, can you?
No, that's not it.
I'm just like you. I was kidnapped on December 25th and brought here too.
She trailed off. I love that we're having this very loud argument with each other while Kay is on the couch trying to fucking sleep. You heard that, right?
Yeah. It came from the hallway.
Let's go have a look.
There's nobody here.
Maybe they got on the elevator.
Let's try hitting the button. If the door doesn't open immediately, then we'll know the elevator's downstairs.
Dio's kind of like, I imagine that like, Kay is just sleeping there. It's like, drifting off to the sounds of my parental figures screaming at each other. How I usually fall asleep. Memories of home. Let's go down the elevator and follow the creepy noises. That totally won't get us killed. Let's go. Let's go die like people die in horror movies by following suspicious noises with no plan of what to do when we find what's causing the suspicious noises. Like, we could go to the lounge and grab the weapons off the suits of armor. Like, if I was Sigma, I would be walking around with that battle axe 24/7. Which way? Where do you think they went?
Let's just head for the green door.
Why?
Because the treatment center's there. That's where Dio and Quark are.
Oh, fuck, what if they let Dio out? So?
You aren't worried? I just want to make sure they're safe.
They're fine. No, we gotta check on the baby! Tenemochi or Clover probably made that noise. Well, maybe both of them. But I don't think that they'd hurt Quark or Dio.
Are you sure?
Huh?
Dio admitted to killing the old woman, but he still insists that he didn't kill Alice or Luna.
What if when they get there, Dio says that he got trapped in there by accident, and he manipulates them into letting him out, and then he starts swinging?
What if he's telling the truth?
Are you serious? You're gonna believe him?
Doesn't matter. I just want to know if they're safe. No harm in being careful.
Alright, fine. Okay, is Dio still in jail? We headed to the first pod. I cracked open the top and lifted it back. There was Quark, sound asleep. Okay, baby's still good. See?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
We're gonna open the next pod, find Dio fucking dead.
I was probably getting worried for nothing.
I'm surprised Dio isn't.
How about Dio?
I'm surprised Dio isn't screaming his head off right now. Let's open his. Oh, fucking Christ. What the hell? Dio's dead. Dio died as he lived. A dramatic bitch.
Check his pulse.
It was pointless to check his pulse. He was obviously dead, but I did it anyway. Yeah. He's dead.
Look.
Oh, he ran out of oxygen. Great, we fucking killed him.
The oxygen level for his pod says 0%.
Then that means he asphyxiated. But why?
Someone must have tampered with the pod and lowered the oxygen levels.
Who?
Look, we should go tell Kay about this.
Oh, hey, look, there's a lion in the background with a sun in its mouth. Asphyxiated. Asphyxiated. There, got it.
Come on, let's go.
Without waiting for me to follow, Fi turned and ran off. I took a deep breath and followed. This is the one murder I think Quark might have actually been able to do. He just gets out of his tank, he tampers with the oxygen level, and then he goes back into his tank again and pretends he's asleep. He's got a motive. Dio was a dick to him. Fi and I burst into the lounge and ran up to Kay. Kay! Kay, wake up! Something's happened. Again! When he didn't move, I grabbed him by the shoulders and shook. He twitched and quickly sat up.
What is it?
Dio's dead, and, well, none of us bothered to check the oxygen levels of that tank before we put him in, so it might have been our bad. Might have been negligent on our parts. We explained about how we found Dio dead and how it looked like he died of asphyxiation. It appeared that someone had reduced the oxygen level of his pod to 0.
What? But why?
I don't know. Who wouldn't kill Dio?
I thought that Dio was the one who killed the old woman, Alice, and Luna.
Nah, he just killed the old lady.
Then who killed him, if he was the murderer?
The only people who could have done it are Clover and Tenemoji.
There's also Quark.
Yeah, Quark could have done this one. Being short doesn't cancel out him being a potential murderer this time. What? No. That's impossible. Are you suggesting Quark woke up, opened his pod, killed Dio, then went back to sleep? Yeah!
No, I'm just saying that strictly speaking, it's a possibility. So just, you know, take it into consideration.
Well, in that case, Phi, I hate to say it, but doesn't that mean that you could have done it?
Yeah.
Me?
Yes. You could have done it any time after Sigma and I left the Floor B warehouse.
Don't give me that.
It's just a suggestion and no need to get so upset about it.
I was waiting for Clover and Tenmyoji to show up. They never did, though, so I got impatient and went to find you guys. Then I bumped into Sigma in front of the lounge.
She went on to explain about the sound we'd heard.
I see. So you heard something. Then perhaps it is likely that Clover and Tenmyoji were at fault.
Were the two of you together the whole time you were investigating?
Yes, we were.
You never split up or anything?
Nope.
In any event, we don't have a great deal of time to discuss it.
Zero might have just done it because Dio had gotten caught, and that meant that Dio being alive was just purely a liability at that point, because then he could have spilled the information that he had to keep secret. So Zero just decided to get it to just eliminate that risk factor and kill him. Oh crap, we got 7 minutes. We gotta go. We only got 7 minutes until the primary doors open.
Alright. Let's get back to the Floor B warehouse. Maybe Clover and Tenmyoji are already there.
Oh, where is Dio's bracelet?
Is what? Sigma, you didn't grab the fucking bracelet?
Huh?
Phi! You're supposed to be the smart one!
You didn't take it? Dio was a green solo. Phi and I are the magenta pair.
Shit. You're right. Without Dio's bracelet, we won't be able to open the secondary door.
I fear not.
Then we need to hurry. We'll drop by the treatment center on the way back and grab the bracelet.
All three of us don't need to go. You two go on ahead. I'll get the bracelet.
Alright.
Oh, one other thing. I need to give you these.
The yellow pair of bracelets? Were these Alice and Luna's?
Yes. Without these, you would be stuck. So, here you are. Please, take them.
I grabbed the bracelets and shoved them into my pocket.
Alright, let's get going.
Shit. They're not here.
Maybe they did go through the door, like Kay said.
With Quark's bracelet?
Or
what? Oh, come on, man. You better not give me that maybe they're already dead crap. I got enough of it from Dio. You've got to be kidding me. This isn't funny, Phi. If you're right, then you, Quay, Quark, and I are the only people still alive in here.
Hey, lay off. I want to believe they're alive too. But
it's not looking good. We heard a noise and turned.
I apologize for keeping you.
did you get Dio's bracelet?
Did you kill Quark where you were in there?
Well, technically, yes, but...
Huh?
Best you just see it. This is what I found in Dio's pod.
What?
Look, I'm just gonna say it. If I was Dio, and I was trapped in a pod, and I was asphyxiating, then I would use my final moments to destroy the shit out of the bracelet to fuck over the people that fucked me over. What the hell?
I assume whoever murdered Dio did this.
I'm pretty sure... No, I assume that while Dio was dying, in the last moments of his life, he decided to fuck everyone else over one last time. But why? There's no point.
I can't say for sure. But if I were to guess...
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
With a bracelet like this, I doubt we can get past the secondary door.
That means Kay and I will...
Oh no. Shit. You're gonna...
When the time comes, those 3 doors will automatically close. If anyone is left outside after they close, they'll be penalized.
I see. That's what they wanted. Whoever killed Dio wanted to use the game to kill me and Kay. That's why they broke the bracelet.
I think Dio broke the bracelet while he was dying.
I think so. It makes the most sense.
How can you be so calm? In 5 minutes you're gonna be... Yeah, better to let the bracelet injectors just make it quick than starve to death.
Go on ahead, Sigma. You have those bracelets Kay gave you, right? You should be able to get through the secondary door with those. So just...
Fuck that! You know I can't just ditch you guys like that. I can. Sigma, listen to me, baby. We're doing it. Look, the plan is, we go through the door, we solve the last puzzle, we go in again, our vote automatically votes to ally, we get Quark, and we leave. We make sure the kid makes it out alive.
But if you stay here, you'll...
You think I don't know that? But what kind of monster am I if I just leave you here to die? A smart one? Ah! God damn it! This was bad. What was I going to do? I needed to calm down. Just calm down. Calm down and think. There had to be a way to save them. There isn't. To be continued? The fuck? Okay, so this one would end with it's a question mark. We can't continue on until we get other timeline shit. Okay then. You've run into Okay then, I guess that's where we're gonna end it for today. And we'll start on another timeline next time. Thanks for having fun with me today. But for now, this show's over.